Come digging for potato treasure with me. I cut my sprouted potatoes into smaller chunks. There were at least 2 eyes per piece of potato. I allowed them to air dry on a windowsill, and then once the cut flesh was dry to the touch, I planted them in the garden bed. I dug 4 to 6 inch deep trenches about a foot apart. About 19 potato pieces were planted, 6 to 8 inches apart with eyes facing up. The potatoes were covered with a layer of soil and compost. Once sprouts came up, I added another layer of compost right on top. Finally, I added a thick layer of straw for mulch. The early months were rainy, so I only watered when the soil was dry. These potatoes were planted on January 7 and harvested on May 30. Only 4 potato plants survived. A few critters dug up the bed over this period. The plant may produce fruit that looks similar to tomatoes. These are toxic. Do not eat them. You may cut the fruit off to redirect energy towards growing the roots instead. At this point, your plant is signaling that it's almost ready to be harvested. Potatoes are ready to harvest when the plant above brown starts to die off. It will turn noticeably yellow or brown and scraggly. You can harvest earlier if you notice any other signs of disease or pest pressure. It is often better to harvest early than to risk the spread of diseases or blight to other plants. For longer storage, carry the harvested potatoes in a dark, dry area with plenty of air circulation. You can use them right away or store them up to 8 months. There are a lot of ways you can plant potatoes: in beds, in ground, in pots. The possibilities are endless. I've heard stories of people tossing them in their compost and accidentally growing a beautiful potato harvest. My goal is to empower you to just get started and have fun with it. Even with the underground burglars and pest issues that I had, the harvest was still bountiful, and harvesting potatoes is like a treasure hunt. It's just actually so much fun. Follow for more gardening content.